Hi guys, and welcome back to our FIFA 18 Rebuilding Sunderland career mode. And I just want to quickly say, yesterday evening we surpassed the 100 subscriber mark, which is absolutely amazing, and I can't thank you all enough. Enough of the soppiness. Again, let's go. So the top comment, or the one I've decided to pick out for this episode, is from I Play Everything. It's a big comment with several suggestions in it. A couple of them I've took on board, a couple of them maybe not so much. But the main thing within this comment is to try and sell Kone, because in a year's time he won't go for a lot. Which I do agree with, and with the amount of suggestions that have actually come through, and we only have about 1.5 to 2 million to spend, we're not going to be able to get many players. But if we manage to sell Kone for about 10 million, then yes, we will be able to get a decent amount of players, and I'll be able to purchase, or at least look at, a lot of your suggestions. So today's episode will mainly consist of transfers. In fact, I think the entire episode is going to consist of transfers, which I'm sure you'll be delighted to hear. So what I have done off camera is shortlist the majority of the players, or at least a handful of them, from the comments, as well as a couple of my own. So we have, ignore these ones because we've already done these in the past, along with Hoylett. Kyle Walker-Peters is someone who I'm going to go back in for, because he can play left back or right back. He'll have very good potential, and with Oviedo injured as well, it gives a massive boost in that position. And that also means we can look at maybe selling the likes of Billy Jones as well, getting us more funds. Got Justin Cliver, who can play right or left wing. I think he's around 71 rated, something like that. None of these players, we don't know what they're rated as of yet, unless you look it up, but I'm not doing that. Ronaldo Vieira, which is someone that I Play Everything also mentioned, along with Dominic Iorfa, except unfortunately he is actually on loan at the minute, if you see there. And then we've got Jonathan Lecco, who was also mentioned by Wayside Mackems, but unfortunately he is also out on loan. I've chucked Helder Costa in there, but only just noticed that he's 9.5 million, so it'll probably be impossible to get him in. And probably the most requested player to get on loan was Alexander Isak. I do like the look of him, although his pace is relatively average, but he is 6'3", I'm pretty sure, which would give us a decent advantage up top. One little thing that I don't like as well, guys, which I'm pretty sure a lot of career mode players like yourselves will feel the same about, is player faces. There's about 200 other players who look exactly the same as him, but that's just me being nitpicky. But I think we might go in for him for a loan as well. Lewis Dunk was mentioned, maybe as a replacement for Kone. And also a surprise addition, Asamoah Gyan, which I've basically just stuck in there to show you that I am listening to your comments. But he is worth 10 million, so he is off the cards. Also, someone I want to go back in for is Dominic Calvert-Lewin, because he's only worth 1.1 million, and by the looks of it, he will be able to be purchased for between 1.15 million and 1.5. So that'd be a very good addition to the squad. Now we've also got Tom Davies and Jack Harrison there. Both of these I've tried to get in the past but failed, and I'm not too sure that I'm going to go back in for them, because I think Tom Davies will be worth a considerable amount. Last time I put in a 3 million bid just to start things off, and Coleman just stormed out. So I have just put Kone up on the transfer list, as well as Billy Jones, because I'm quite confident that we'll be able to get Kyle Walker-Peters in, which would make him surplus to requirements. So I know I've bit the bullet a little bit here, guys, and I know some of you might not be happy with that, but this series is rebuilding Sunderland. Kone, in the past, in real life, he has shown interests of moving away from the club anyway, so it's not too far from reality, really. So the first player I will go in for is Kyle Walker-Peters, because as I've mentioned now 3-4 times just in this video, I really like the look of him and I want to see what we can do. Nice to see you, Pochettino. An initial offer. I'm pretty sure last time I offered 2 million and it was accepted straight away. So I will try 1.4. I might be pushing it a little bit there. Submit offer. I think that's a fair offer for Walker Peters. We're happy with the terms, so we'll get all the paperwork ready and finalise the deal. Well, that could be a bit of a bargain, guys. So let's go into negotiations with him. I'm hoping that it doesn't do the same as last time, where they wanted a 2.5 million release clause. Okay, so he's asked for a sporadic squad role. I'll accept that, that's fine. Absolutely fine. Let's discuss the length of the contract. I'll offer you a 4-year deal. How's that? He isn't happy. He's looking to sign a 2-year deal. It's not really what I want, but I will accept it, and then hopefully in about 6 months' time I'll offer him a new contract. Right, we'll do that. See, now he wants a 3.3 million release clause. If we can up it a little bit, we'll try that. First we'll do like a 25 million. I don't know whether that's just gonna... I'm sorry, but we're only considered to sign with a 3.3 release clause in place. Right. It's a difficult one. I will accept it, and then as soon as January comes, I'm going to offer him a new contract, because I've got a feeling if he starts to improve with his rating, then he's going to get offers left, right and centre, and then we'll be forced into accepting a deal as cheap as 3.3 million. So I'll accept it, and then we'll offer him a new contract in the future. He's very demanding, this kid. Okay, moving on, we want to discuss wages. He wants 16k a week, 145k signing bonus, and 165k after 10 appearances. I think that's not actually too bad, really. Yeah, I don't think that's too bad. I'll accept that. And there we go, guys. We have now signed Kyle Walker Peters, and there he is. I am aware that my face cam covers their faces, and I do apologise, but there he is. I'm happy with that. That's a brilliant start to this episode. We'll go forward and see if we do receive any offers at all. A loan offer for Joel Osoro. I'm not looking to put him out on loan because we do use him on occasion. I'm going to reject it. In fact, no, I will accept it, and we'll have a look at Lewin. Just hoping we get an offer in before transfer deadline day. And we're not getting an offer in at the moment. So it is the transfer deadline day, and let's hope we can get an offer in from someone. Doesn't look like we're going to. Oh, hold on. Something's come through. So we've got a transfer offer for Lee Catamol, and they're offering a fee of 8 million. I don't really want to do this because we've already got rid of Rodwell and haven't really replaced in the area just yet. And that's somewhere I wanted to touch on if we got the fee from Kone. I'll negotiate this. They have offered 8 million. I propose a new transfer fee. See if they take it. 13 million. See what they say. Final offer. Then no, mate, it's not happening. Reject. Sorry. The good thing is about these transfer deadline days that you can get everything done. You can get the transfer offer done and the contract negotiations done immediately there and then, so we don't need to wait and wait and wait and wait. And Insigne is signed for buy-in. It's interesting. Transfer offer for John O'Shea. No, it's not what we're looking for at the minute. Right, so what we will do in the meantime is see if we can seal the loan of Isaac. The club isn't interested in loaning this player out. You can try approaching them to purchase or look for other loan options. So as of right now, we don't really have the cash to sign him on a permanent deal. So we're just going to have to cross our fingers and hope that we do get an offer in for Kone. Well, that's quite cool. This is letting us know that one of our targets has had interest shown in them. We're really desperately running out of time now. Come on, someone give us an offer, please. Come up. Transfer offer for Billy Jones, 1.5 million. He is surplus to requirement. We'll negotiate it and see if we can just get a tiny bit more. They actually can't offer more than 1.6. We will accept that. But even so now, we need to wait for contract talks and everything, don't we, to get money in. Loan offer for Lyndon Gooch. Do like Gucci. So he's going nowhere. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to bring in any other players, guys. Unless we try getting Calvert-Lewin on loan. I'll give it another hour or two. Oh, and Juventus have signed Roberto Firmino from Liverpool. Billy Jones has been sold. Have they put the money in our transfer budget now or no? Yes, they have. So we only have room, possibly one more player. I think it might have to be Lewin, who has been suggested in the last couple of videos as well. So we've got another striker up top as well. Try 1.15. Yep, he's happy with that. That's good. Let's hope the contract negotiations go as smoothly as that one. Let's begin by talking about his role at the club. My client expects to not be sitting on the bench all season and will get enough playing time in matches that are not critical. Okay, so he wants a sporadic role. I'll accept that. That is absolutely fine. Let's hope they don't ask for a daft clause. 4 years. Absolutely fine. That's perfect. It's going well. My client isn't considering adding a release clause in his contract. We assume that suits you. It does indeed. Now that's done, I'd like to discuss the salary. Don't take the mick, mate. He's currently on 17.5. So we'll give him a little bit of an increase. 20. Okay, how is that? Right, okay. I'm sorry, but we're not. But the offer's too low. He wants 16.5k a week. Okay, so he's asked for less money, but he just wants more bonuses. We will accept that, which leaves us dry, and I think that will be the end of the transfer window for us. And there he is, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. It's a cracking signing, cracking little player as well. Okay guys, now we are nearing the end of the episode. I know we haven't had any matches today, but I want to focus solely on transfers in this episode. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to run through the whole list of the team now, and then what I want you guys to do is pick your formation and your squad lineup that you would pick. And the one that suits me most, or the one I like the most, in the next episode I will shout that out and I will start with that formation and team in the next game. So we have Reuter, Mika, Jason Steele, Sturjek, Alexander-Arnold, Kyle Walker-Peters, bear in mind he can play left back as well, Adam Matthews, Tyus Browning, Axel Twanzebe, Lamine Kone, John O'Shea, Mark Wilson, Beedling, Oviedo, who is injured still, remember that one, he's still out for another 7 weeks, Brendan Galloway, Lee Catamole, Paddy McNair, Duncan Watmore, George Honeyman, Callum McManaman, Darren Gibson, Didier Ndong, Aidan McGeady, Lyndon Gooch, Jonathan Williams, Josh Madger, James Vaughan, Lewis Graben, Callum Wilson, and our new signing again, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Now also what I think would be pretty cool is I will make a poll, so if you press the I in the corner of the screen, and I would like you to choose who you think was the best signing of the transfer window. Obviously all these players you haven't seen in action too much, but which one do you think was the best signing? So we have Callum Wilson, Alexander-Arnold, Kyle Walker-Peters, Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Axel Twanzebe. So that will be the end of this episode, guys. In the next episode we'll be able to smash on with the season and get to the good stuff. So if you did enjoy the episode, please like, subscribe if you're new to the channel and you would like to keep up to date with future videos. So for now, you take care and stay Johnny.